my screen and sharing it, and then he's still writing it down, and he might get a stop out. So again, this is a professional trading. That's professional trading. It means that you get a stop out, and it's not that because you're wrong. It's just the market sometimes whipsaws you, and if you still set up your trade book, you just get back in there, and that's exactly. All right, guys, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Bearable Traders recap with Thor. It's an amazing to trade with him. So the market gapped up significantly, almost 2%, because the Asian market gapped up because the China lockdown, apparently they're ending it over there, and the Central Bank of China is supporting lower interest rate. Unlike the US Central Bank, they're really want to support that. So that, the risk appetite went up in Asia, and the futures in the US also went up, and the market gapped up. Can it hold or not? That's a different question. According to Thor, no, because he shorted the market at the open and it worked really well, and he's still short. QQQ popped up about more than 2%, but it's now losing it. SPY is gapping up and now kind of losing it, and it's going back toward 400, and obviously IWM as well, because these are all correlated. Market has overpriced the recession right now. It seems that everybody in equity market thinks that we're going to go to recession, although the risk of recession is there, but it still is low. So let's see what happens. So for me, when I came, I saw, okay, everyone's gapping up and everything is kind of correlated. I decided to look at my usual suspects, the stocks in play: AMD, NVIDIA, TQQ, and SOXL is a leverage ETF that tracks semiconductors like AMD and NVIDIA. So I put them on my watch list, and of course the Chinese sector like NIO, BABA, JD, they're all gapping up. And for me, all of them worked really well. So I had I turned out to be a really good day, $23,000 right now. And essentially all of them won opening range breakup because they were all correlated assets and turned out to be really nice. So AMD was at the open, so I just went long for 1 minute opening range breakup. If I might bring my Epic pen, again, I lost it one more time. Yeah, so 1 minute opening range breakup, popped up 98 to near 99, and I got a stop out at the break even, and then it ripped higher after that. When what I did is I went again for the break of this level 99.69 for the break of 100. So 2 trades on AMD, and that was very reasonable for me, and I'm done with that. Then we had NVIDIA, which didn't work out as I expecting. Again, sold off to VWAP, popped up for 1 minute opening range breakup. That's my strategy. 1 minute opening range breakup, popped up, sold some, added more, and then it dropped, and I got a stopped out on it. And that's NVIDIA, and then SOXL was as well. So SOXL was another run that I did, another one that it's up now 10%. Again, like a 5 minute opening range breakup. SOXL, as I saw that NVIDIA and AMD are going up, I took the long position 23.60 all the way up to above 24. Then I got a stop that it actually passed my entry point a little bit, and that's one of the mistakes that you should never do when stock is passing your break even. You should never really let pass your break even. You'll see the trades that Thor is going to share after that. He doesn't really let anyone anytime that it goes in there. Like AMD today, he did that. I got a stop out, but he got back again. He just stick to his rule. I'm going to share that. He's going to mention that. And I think that's it. Oh, NIO. And NIO was the trade of the day for me, really. People called it NIO. And I saw that, it's again the power of a community. I saw that it's hugely running. The volume and price action was really nice. It jumped in at 1560 for, breakout. And then I added more on this pullback, added more at 1590 for the break of 16. And I broke out. And I'm still actually in there. And it's almost at my break-even point. My average is at 1571. And that was a really, really nice profit. So it would be 1 minute opening range breakup, 5 minute opening range breakup, or probably 15 minute opening range breakup as well. So as you see, all of them are included in there. So you could essentially trade all of them. And that was it for me. So over to you, the legend himself, Thor. Which trade I should bring first?
Why don't you start off with the SPY trade? Hey everyone, YouTube. Hi, how's everybody doing? Great trades, Andrew. On fire yesterday, on fire again today. I think your recent trip got you in the zone because you've been absolutely crushing it just control wise the past couple of days. I really liked the read on NIO, especially in the way you went into. So now for me, I kind of have this contrarian nature with the market, which is the way I trade is I kind of believe things are more likely to revert to mean or come back to the average than they are to get away or to break away. And I feel like that's going to happen over and over again, obviously until it doesn't, but that happens a lot more often. So the SPY was open today and it opened really, really high in its range. And so high in its range, it was actually just on the edge of the prior range from like the prior weeks and months. So it was in this very high area, like right under, right in this area. So basically I wanted to see how it would respond. And at the open, it just started to sell heavily. The bid got slammed with high volume. It then sold down after that, pulled back up on low volume, and then continued to sell. So I really felt like we were at the top on the SPY. So I shorted SPY. And as you can see, I got a short, two partials, and then stopped out on break even when it squeezed back up. But that actually did work pretty well. While that was going on, if you want to do AMD, which I am back short on, I got in another trade on AMD, which Andrew can show. So now on AMD squeezed really hard at the open, and I thought it might exhaust itself with the SPY as well. So initially I went short, but I realized I was short too early. So you'll notice that I stopped out at break even because I recognized some orders to the top side near 100, and I didn't like that. Andrew recognized virtually the same signal and traded long and got a beautiful run to 100. But at that point, it was too far extended upwards for me to go long. And Andrew, because he's such a fantastic momentum trader, can take really big advantage of these moments where I, as more of a trending or longer time frame trader, I have more trouble playing in those. So as Andrew trades the high momentum for the squeeze to the top side, I waited for the stock to get high volume and exhaust itself off of 100, and then I shorted. Got two partials back in and then squeezed and then re-shorted off of 100 when it failed. And now I'm in a trade on, as you can see, heading back down. So it really just shows you guys that as you develop your edge as a trader, your edge is not always going to be the same edge as somebody else's edge. But the great thing about the stock market, as Andrew and I are showing you today, is you have the opportunity to make money either way. Right, you just got to develop what works for you. And then finally, last trade, Baba. Baba kind of opened high with all the China news, so I was just looking kind of for an opportunity to play it short. So when it started to fail its opening range, I went ahead and shorted that failure, which that worked out really well. Unfortunately, it squeezed back up to the open price. And I got stopped out, which was not very nice of it. But Baba, squeezing back up now, did a drop all the way to 92 shortly after, back to the floor pivots. But those are all the trades today. I'm still holding a couple of shares of my AMD trade left to see if we end up dropping. If we squeeze up here again, which it looks like we kind of are, I'll probably call it for a day because I'm well over goal. So.
Awesome, thank you. So if I make comments on your trade is, again, the
Absolutely.
issue of getting stopped out. So AMD, you shorted at right around 100, all the way rode down to the VWAP, and then you took this last partial. This still belongs to this trade. You got to stop that right at the break even. Amazing. And then you saw
Yep.
that was a whipsaw, which is okay. It's part of trading. You never know. You can always short it back again if it fits your trade book. And as you see, he did again another short in my screen. I'm sharing it. And then, he's still writing it down. And he might get a stopped out. So again, this is a professional trading. That's professional trading. It means that you get a stopped out. And it's not that because you're wrong. It's just the market sometimes whipsaws you. And if you still set up your trade book, you just get back in there. And that's exactly perfect. Two trades, one of them got a stopped out. You went back in again. Commissions are cheap now. It's almost free. So why not getting a stopped out? Why risk it and just go back in there? And that's professional trading. Again, You know, you are in your shirts, I'm in my shirts. You know, this is professional trading in your PJs. You know, that's what you're trying to teach. This is professional behavior, but you can have your own shirt in your basement, or you know, I'm with my, you know, I just woke up and I'm trading, and doesn't matter what the dress or suits you're wearing. It's just professional behavior means that you're doing it correctly, and that's very important. Well, thank you, Thor.
Yeah, Artie, by the way, Artie would like to point out that he's wearing a dress shirt. Probably a suit. Just saying.
So that's it though. Thank you so much, Thor. Again, Brian right now is in the Machu Picchu, so he hiked up to Machu Picchu. I'm gonna post it on newsletter. If you have any question, guys, on YouTube, leave it in the comments. If not, go to our website and, you know, enter your email list. You're gonna be into our newsletter. Don't worry, we don't spam you. And yeah, we would love to have you in the community. Thor is having his Thursday mentorship sessions. If you want to learn more from him. If you want to know how he trades, there is an advanced module about the volume price analysis. So as you see, he's completely using different indicators and different analysis. So we have this advanced module of volume price analysis that he's going to teach that. And his book is going to publish soon in the next couple of months. It's in the final phases of editing. And for boot camp, also Thor is having his advanced modules in bootcamp traders as well. So if you want to know exactly what's happening with these trading, sometimes, you know, these volume price analysis and ladders can be a bit confusing for new traders. Anything from you, boss?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of fun doing these. Everyone come by. We have a lot of fun session, either whether it's mentoring or the boot camps. Just remember, when we're going over volume and price analysis, tape reading, and all these other segments that we do, you know, we're learning to trade off of what is happening, not what has happened. And you got to be able to do both. You got to read charts. You got to figure out what has happened. This helps you start to read what is happening in the market at that moment. You pair the two together, and accuracy can become very nice. And as you develop your trade book, which you will, you know, it's not about my style, Andrew's style, anyone's style. Come by BBT, you know, and what we do is we help you develop your edge and your style. We help you to find out what works for you. You know, we're not cookie cutter at BBT. We help, whether it's a psychological adversity that's holding you back or technical adversity, you just don't know how to do it yet. We help you with all of that. So please come by, hang out with us at BBT, like, subscribe, ring for the YouTube channel and all that stuff. We appreciate it. And Andrew, boss, another great job today, brother. Look forward to some more trading with you this week.
Thank you so much. All the best, guys. And you know, Brian is going to come back in probably at least in a week or so. So we're going to continue trading at the open together. Have a good day, guys, and see you in the chat room.